morning, students. Welcome once again to the lesson forms of assessment. Now, this is Pedagogical Content Knowledge Biology, and then we are at Unit 4, Session 4. And Session 4, we are going to learn about preparation for major examination. So, these are our objectives for the session. At the end of the session, you should be able to guide students to prepare adequately for the biology examination paper. And then you should be able to be abreast with the guidelines for school-based assessment. Now, preparation. An important issue in the preparation for a major examination such as SSC or BEC is the issue of test wiseness. And to be test wise means that the student knows the mechanics for taking a test. Now, these mechanics include writing your index number and other particulars accurately and quickly on the answer paper. Okay, and then reading all questions before selecting the best questions to answer, and also apportion equal time to each question or spending more time on questions that carry more marks. And you also making notes on each question attempted before writing the answer. You make notes. You can also look at leaving extra time to read over one's work and also checking to see the personal particulars supplied on the answer sheet are accurate. So these are preparations the student have to prepare before you attempt to answer a question or to write an exam. Some good students sometimes fail to do well in a major examination because of weaknesses in the mechanics of test taking, because they are not test wise. There are difference between a good student and those who are test wise. So you, the teacher, you have to take your students through these necessary mechanics so that their performance on major examinations may not be flawed by the slightest weaknesses in test taking. So I think I've explained a lot on the preparation. So like I said, these are the mechanics students have to go through. So guidelines for school-based assessment. Now, a new school-based assessment or a new school-based assessment system was introduced in the year 2011. And the new SBA system is designed to provide schools with an internal assessment system that will help schools to achieve the following purposes. So one, we are saying that standardize the practice of internal school-based assessment in all SHS in the country. So we standardize the practice of internal school-based assessment and then provides reduced assessment tax for subjects studied at SHS. We provide a reduced assessment tax for that. And also you provide teachers with guidelines for constructing assessment items. And then we are saying that you introduce standards of achievement in each subject and each SHS class. So the standards of achievement, you introduce that. SHS 1 to 3, JHS 1 to 3, you introduce that. And then you introduce a system of moderation that will ensure accuracy and reliability of teachers' marks. There should be kind of moderation before marking. There should be a moderation. And you provide guidelines in marking and grading of test items or questions and other assessment tasks. Provide guidelines for that. So all these things, I think when you go for moderation, these things will be talked there. Also provide teachers with advice on how to conduct remedial instructions on difficult areas of the syllabus to improve class performance. So these things are guidelines for school-based assessment, and it's going to help you, the teacher, to know how you are going to assess and how your assessment techniques will be. So we've learned a lot in this session. We've learned about preparation before going to face a main exam. We've learned about the guidelines for school-based assessment. So I want you students to answer these questions, which will serve as a review for this session. So question 1, I'm saying that explain the meaning of test wiseness. Question 2, I'm saying that the new school-based system is designed to provide schools with an internal assessment system that will help schools to achieve some purposes. List four of the purposes. So you find answers to these questions, and it's going to serve as a review for this session.